I'm still at the top, and I'm still, undefeated. I'm still a 4-weight world champion, a 2-time undisputed champion, 2-time ESPY award winner, fighter of the year. Like, what more can you ask for Terence Crawford?
It's the day after Terence Bud Crawford's 154-pound debut. Mission accomplished. Terence Bud Crawford defeats the very, very tough Israil the Dream Madrimov. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I can just do this all day, the 2-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 95 likes.
Check it out, man. Terence Crawford finally goes to decision. After 8 years of stopping the opposition, Bud Crawford finally goes to a decision. Israil Madrimov is the guy that took Crawford to a 12-round decision. It's strange, right? On paper, Errol Spence was supposed to be Crawford's toughest fight. But if you ask me, I think Israil Madrimov is arguably Terence Crawford's toughest fight to date. And it's strange, right? It's because the guys that you don't know, you never heard of, that you never seen coming, could arguably give your favorite fighter or arguably beat your favorite fighter. It'd be these type of guys. Guys you least expect. Guys we don't know much about. Now we know all about Israil the Dream Madrimov. Hell of a performance from his side of things. He put up a performance of a lifetime against one of the best fighters in boxing in Terence Bud Crawford. But check out what Bud Crawford had to say right after the fight.
I felt great. It was no different from 147, to be honest. Israil just was a strong opponent, and we knew that coming in the gate. The right hand wasn't bothering me. I wasn't really too much worried about the right hand. He landed a couple of times at the end of the round where he was trying to steal it around. But I just was trying to counter him, but at the same time, he had a good game plan. He had a lot of feints, and I was just trying to dictate when he was going to come. A lot of times I was wrong. I was touching him up with the jab. I think my jab was beating him up all through the fight, but he landed a couple of right hands that was telling for the judges to go ooh, or the fans, but it wasn't nothing that I ain't never seen before.
Now, to hear what Bud had to say, he said it was no different than 47. He said that his jab was controlling the fight, and it was. Terence Crawford's jab has gotten a lot better over the years. If there's one thing that I noticed that significantly improved in Bud's game is his jab. He always had a varied jab, but now it's more of a power jab, and he's really just firing on all cylinders on Israil Madrimov. However, Israil Madrimov, sneaky right hand, was finding his mark on Terence Bud Crawford quite a bit in that fight. But what Terence Bud Crawford did show, a really good chin. Even at a big weight against a bigger guy, he showed that he had an ironclad chin in that fight. So I think we can kill the finally. I think box fans have finally gave up on that chinny Crawford stuff years ago, right? I think they kind of gave up on that, but now we can really bury that under the rug, that Terence Crawford is chinny and all this other stuff. Because Madrimov, who knows how he would have looked against a lesser guy, right? When we see these guys we never heard of go up against some fighters that we've been following for a long time, somebody we really, hold on a pedestal, and then they end up giving our guy a tough fight, it makes you wonder, how would that guy, because he kind of leaped up into a competition to fighting Crawford, right? It's a big step up for everything for Madrimov. How would he have looked against a Jamel Charlo, a Brian Castano, a Tony Harrison? Those fights would have been interesting too, just to see how he would look going into a Crawford fight. But he went straight to Crawford, and now he gave arguably the pound-for-pound king his toughest fight to date. Some may say it was Bud's toughest fight, right? But nonetheless, Crawford got through the fight, and now he's going to move on to bigger and better things. Bigger and better things meaning Canelo Alvarez. We heard Turk Al-Sheikh come out and pretty much call out Canelo Alvarez. Now, this was prior to Crawford and Madrimov stepping in the ring, but I think Canelo may be more interested now. I'm not sure. We're going to go live a little later and talk about everything in its entirety. May open up the panel, but I think that Crawford's right up Canelo's alley. He's older, and Canelo will have a significant advantage in weight going into that fight. Crawford likely walks around at 168 pounds, and he's an older guy, so it's kind of right up Canelo's alley. However, styles makes fights. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that Crawford should stay away from 168. He should stay away from Canelo Alvarez. Do you think he can beat Canelo now? And all this stuff, but styles make fights, people. Madrimov and Canelo may have similar statures, but not quite. Canelo's a little bit more stockier. Canelo don't move around as much as Madrimov. Canelo just doesn't have that irky-jerky style like Madrimov has. Canelo Alvarez isn't moving as much as he once was neither. Not to mention, some was saying that he's kind of falling down the hill, meaning leaving his prime. But whatever the case, we're going to see if that fight can still happen. Canelo got a fight with Berlanga coming up. He has to get through that. And then we see what's next for Terence Bud Crawford. Possibly Jerome Boots Ennis. Jerome Boots Ennis was in the building. I don't know. Really good fight. I don't know what's next for Bud. I don't think 154 pounds. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot tougher for him, right? We also must acknowledge that Crawford was out of the ring for a year. He did get in that ring pretty dry. But as we know, Crawford likes to figure fights out on the fly. So, yeah, really good fight, good performance, Terence Crawford. We seen some things from Bud that we haven't seen in a while. You know, we seen that his chin got tested last night. His chin definitely got tested last night. He went in there with a bigger, stronger guy. Didn't get bullied at all. Got through the fight. Madrimov was a tricky style, even tricky for Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford really started to come on later on in the fight. It seemed like he finally kind of got Madrimov down, but by then it was somewhat too late in the fight for him to make any significant changes, like stopping Israil the Dream Madrimov. But tell me what you guys think. How would you grade Terence Bud Crawford's performance against Israil Madrimov? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.